Hey everybody, thought you might want to come along and harvest some of these radishes with me. Now, these had a very slow start to them, but we added on some organic fertilizer because I don't have any compost available right now, and they really started coming up. These ones, I'm going to pick a few of the largest and leave them and see if I can get them to come to seed so we can harvest some of our own seed. They did the best of the two varieties, so these are the ones that I'm going to let come to seed because they did the best in our soil, so we can harvest the seed and plant again either late this fall or again next spring. Let's take a look. These are not going to be all that great on this side. They just never really bulbed up. I mean, look at that guy. He's more of a good cowpea than he is anything else. So what this will end up doing, these won't be wasted. These will still end up as rabbit food. They just won't turn out to be something that we really make use of. I'll have to look up later. I've always considered radishes as pretty much a salad garnish, but I'm sure there's plenty more things that you can do with them. I wonder if the greens are edible. Nothing right home about there. Let's see if we get anything better out of this variety. Yeah, that starts off better. Take a quick look. I've been looking at the leaves, but now I'm going to look down at the, there's a big one there. So I'm gonna pick the ones that are around him right now so I don't forget. I'm going to use this one as a seed. You know, I thought I had thinned these out pretty well, but apparently I could have done a better job. That's a pretty good shot of that everything is not what it seems to be. I'll have to look up and see what may have caused this. You might say that there's a deficiency or an abundance, an overabundance of a particular nutrient to make it cause so much foliage and not much root. But I just pulled this up to what appears to be the second largest bulb. So perhaps it was just crowding. I'm not sure what got in the way of the root of that radish, but I have never seen one split in thirds like that. Someone is going to write back and tell me how unnecessary this is, but I've selected these four to be the ones that I want to let go to seed and try to collect some seed off of it. They are from the variety that did the best, and these are the largest roots. So I'm selecting for size. I do not know, I did not keep record on if these germinated the quickest or not, so I'm purely selecting on size. And in the interest of trying to protect them, I'm just going to mound up a little bit around the roots here and try to protect them a little bit so that they can make it all the way to where they produce seed. So whether it's necessary or not, feels like the right thing to do. Maybe they'll appreciate it and do better for me. So there we are. Well, so the story is that the proof is in the pudding. So I'm pretty comfortable with eating straight out of my garden, so I'm going to do nothing more than just brush off a little bit of dirt on this one. I am at least going to pick one that's not split and hope that we're not going to bite into one here that has turned extremely, I don't know what's the correct word for that, bitter or sharp or hot, but let's find out. Not at all. It's very juicy. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. I thought that because they had been in the ground another 2 to 3 weeks past when the packet said they should be at harvest, that was going to light my mouth on fire when I bit into it. But it did not. I'd be pretty happy if that variety goes to seed and saving that seed for another season. Let me check the only one on the other variety that really got any size to it. All right, so same situation between the varieties. There's no heat, very juicy still. Definitely retained a lot of water. I'm not really doing this at the right time of day. It is a root crop, but I'm out here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the bright sun, and it still has a lot of moisture to it. I'm going to give both of these varieties of radishes, just for flavor, a thumbs up. But for our location here, right on the edge of 7B, 8A, in the deep south in North America, I'm going to give this plant the winner for growth, and that's the one we're going to save seed from, and with any luck, maybe we'll have enough to do a giveaway in a future date. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.